Hi there, Zsoka here from A Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to show you one of the new die sets, in fact two. This first one is called Flower Girls, and in fact I'm going to show you several, not just two. This one is called Stitched Rectangle Sentiments, then we have the Birthday Sentiment, and the fourth product I'm gonna use is the Dotted Circle. So I normally don't leave this in the video, what I'm doing now, when I'm layering the die cuts, but I thought maybe you want to see how I normally fill these, you know, the holes behind eyes and things like that. And I'm just adding a piece of printer paper, and then I'll add back the first layer first and then the second. In this case that's black for the eyes and the eyebrows. And yeah, well, I do this, you know, that well, I'm layering my die cuts because I like them to be firm and sturdy, and I do think it makes a difference. Of course it takes much longer to do it this way, and of course you don't have to, but I do think in the end you will see the difference, because you will not see the layers glued together, you know, when you want to I don't know, actually now I don't know what example I want to say, but sometimes you just see the bottom layer of something bulge through the top layer, you know what I mean? So in case now you want to attach something on top of something, you will not see any dent in it, because it's actually really sturdy with that heavyweight white cardstock in well, as the backing to the whole thing. I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of practice. I realize I don't do a lot of voiceovers these days. So what I wanted to say, I'm actually gonna cover that up. I didn't really need to do the eyes in this case, but I wanted to show you anyway how I prepared it. So I covered it up with the sunglasses, and I quickly show you the flowers that come with this set. They are super simple, and there's just a flower center. Each of them actually has two layers, but you can use them separately. They don't show the color the way I wanted to. They are tiny, so I couldn't really put a lot of bigger holes on them for the bottom layer to show through, if that makes sense. Now this one, I don't know if you remember, with the last release there was a small set called Make a Wish, and it had this sort of sentiment in it. And then I remember that I mentioned in one of the videos that maybe I should create some of these sentiments, because I personally enjoyed working with them. So of course they are a little bit too delicate and a little bit too, you know, they are small and skinny, but yeah, I don't know, I just like the look. So I work with the tweezers all the time, you know that as well. So yeah, it wasn't too difficult. And again, I added 2 layers of everything. And here this is also another sort of sentiment I had before, and a customer suggested that I create a whole set with this. This came with the Good Luck die set first, and I thought it was a good idea. So in this case I actually just added a negative, well, not the text on the white background, but just the rectangle in pink. And yeah, those are gonna be the sentiments that I'm gonna use. And to be honest, I could have created these on a smaller form of card. I just really like 5x7, which these cards are, but I ended up having a lot of white space, which I don't like. I could have used some embossing folders in the background, to be honest, which I would normally do. I don't even know why I didn't think of it. So now I'm just going to, I die cut a lot of flowers and I die cut a bunch of girls. I don't have, I don't necessarily have the right skin colors. You know, it's really hard. I feel like I don't really have cardstock that looks like skin colors. You know, it's just not realistic colors. But in the end, I don't really mind that much. I mean, these are just paper projects, right? It doesn't have to be realistic. I hope, to me at least, it doesn't bother me. So I just try to choose some that look somewhat okay. And then I'm playing around with placement of the flowers to create some different hairstyles. And it reminded me of, you know, when I was a kid, there were these books or like notebooks where you could cut out some paper dolls and then you could dress them up however you wanted. It kind of reminded me of that. It was a lot of fun, and really only the sky is the limit, I think, in what you create with them. I did use a few pattern papers just to do something different. Mainly I didn't know what colors I wanted to go with, and then I just picked a few. Plus there's, as you can see, there's a little bit of her shirt showing, and I thought it was fun to use some pattern paper for that. Again, it's like dressing up those paper dolls, you know. Yeah, so basically that's all the card. I mean, it really is not a very sophisticated or difficult design, but it was fun to do. And actually I was inspired by one of the artworks that I have on our living room wall. I was sitting here downstairs with my son and I was like, God, I'm clueless. I don't know what to design. I have absolutely no, I don't know, inspiration, or I just didn't have any ideas. And then I'm looking at the wall and then I see this artwork and I right away went and started drawing. Sometimes it's funny how that happens. Yeah, so as you can see, for some of the flowers I'm using some foam tape. And I wanted to mention, this is a small, I think there were 2 of these small sheets in that pack. It's a Spa Binders brand foam tape, and they are really sticky. I really like them. I recently got some of these and I've been using them. I normally use these huge rolls. Well, now I will as well once this is gone. In fact, I think by the end of the projects, those sheets were gone. But I do like these ones. They seem to be more sticky than the ones I have. So yeah, and I have new enamel dots. I don't know if you saw them. At this point when I'm recording this, I actually haven't recorded the release video, so if you watch those first, then you will see, I bet. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention is I had this card because this was just a test card. I wanted to see what that circle looks like, and then I felt like it looks exactly perfect for a different hair style. So I'm trying that. The one thing that happened here, I had a darker spot there, if you can see that. I have no idea what it was. So that I didn't find the same color paper, so I actually die cut it from a different one, and not to waste the other one, I'm just going to layer them up. And this way I get a little bit of dimension. And then I'm going to add some color behind this. Well, first of all, as you can see, I didn't manage to die cut them in the same spot, so now I'm adding that small piece to the back, so I have 2 layers everywhere. So I was struggling a bit here. I didn't know what color I should add behind it, but I thought it looked the best with the black. So I had this scrap paper, and I'm just going to glue that down directly on the card base, and then I'll add this on top. In fact, I'm going to add some foam tape here, so I have even more dimension. Of course, you could turn this into a shaker element, for example, with really small, I don't know, maybe beads or something. And by the way, this die is also perfect for creating confetti. It's quick, and you have different sizes, as you can see, different size circles in it. So I did save mine because I used a few different colors in the videos. So obviously I still had to use flowers, right? So I decided to add them to her the top of her head, but I was also contemplating to just add 2 flowers as earrings, or like, yeah, earrings, but then I scratched that idea. So and then I only really have the sentiments left, and I already created those ahead of time, and this is what I mentioned. I have some new enamel dots. These are glitter enamel dots, and they are custom colors to me, which is why they are a little bit more expensive than the other enamel dots that I have. And I added a few to the flowers, but I think only on that one card. And yeah, that's it. So it was fun to play with this. And also the lips, you know, you can select all kinds of lip colors. I love it. I think, yeah, it cannot be more girly than that, I think. So anyway, I hope you like the cards or the ideas, and I hope you will have fun with them. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you check out the other videos as well. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.